Hello, welcome to my channel on this cold, frosty June 3rd day. Freezing in my house, and well, they told us it was going to be a hot summer, but for some reason, I don't believe them. The weathermen better go back to weatherman school or wherever they go to learn about weather, because we're not having a hot summer. We had a couple of hot days, thought it was going to be great, and it's been cold, cold, cold. So, well, I'm not here to talk about the weather. I'm here to talk about this new project that I put together and show you. This is not a journal. This is an ephemera holder, and it has something a little special in it. In that, well, let me show you. I'll just open this up. Okay, this is a hardcover. This is a hardcover, hard spine, hard back, because it really needs it. And the reason it needs it is because I've taken these, let me get it here, the right ones. I have made some new lace holders, and these are them. There's 5 of them that are in this book, and I did something kind of special with them. Different with them that I've never done before, and I kind of like the way it turned out, so I said I'm going to keep doing that. Now these are made of chipboard and cardstock. I print on them front and back on all of them, and they are available for purchase in my Etsy shop, pre-made if you'd like them made, and I also have the graphics if you'd like to make your own. And along with that, I have a set of black ladies that are the same. There's 5 of them like that, and they're in my shop as well. These cute little girls. And you can decorate these as well as wrap lace on them. And you can set them up so that they display on a table. They look very nice. Well, what I wanted to do was display my lace holders that I have in this book. I wanted to display them in a book, in an ephemera holder. So what I did was, here is one of them, and I wrapped her with some, that fancy yarn and decorative yarn, and tied a bow, and she's held on with magnets. I've got magnets on the back. I've got magnets on the page, and she just clips in there. So that if you want to set the book up where you're working, I've got 5 of them in here. You can just turn the page. You can, put whatever lace you want on them and put them in your book. And if you want to go somewhere and you want to work, you've just got them in your ephemera holder. You can make one of these yourself. Now, I'm thinking about doing this in a hardcover book, altering a book. I've got one all gutted out that I'm thinking I'm going to try to do it in there. Or I'm going to show you how to do this in a tutorial, not tonight, but in a tutorial to show you. I used craft envelopes, the brown ones. They're nice and sturdy. And then I put cardstock on either side. Well, so let me take you through quickly before we talk all about that. This is a new collection, craft collection or graphic collection that I have in my shop. And there are 13 ladies that are framed. Okay, let me show you the graphics. Okay, there's 10 pages of graphics. And here's the cover on that book. Here's the cover. And then there are 13 of these different frames. I'm calling it the Craft Room Collection because they're doing different crafts. She's wrapping presents, and she's working on a journal. Then we have a seamstress here. I'm saying 13 girls, but there's a lot more. There's these kind of graphics as well. She's working on a journal. And they're different ages working on a journal. She's making a teddy bear. She's making a doll, and that's the cover that I chose, and she's working on a journal. And then we have up here, I have a little like dressing room, seamstress room graphic. These are all 4 inches by 4 inches. And then here she is. She's got her mannequin behind her. She's got her ribbons, and she's thinking about what she's going to do next. That's pretty much what I do. Just sit there and think. And here is an older lady like me who's working on a journal. And I have framed her with some pretty cool stuff. And this little lady is working on a teddy bear. So that's why I'm calling it the craft room. This woman is just sitting there amongst her lace and all of her collectibles, and she's not exactly sure what to do with it all, but she knows she likes the flowers in her hair. Those scissors are awful close to her legs, though, I must tell you. And so she's thinking about her next project. Have you ever been there? And here is a sewing room vignette, but it's framed in and great for a picture. And I'll show you how I use these in that ephemera holder. This lady is a knitter. This lady is a quilter. And then I've added these kind of decoration signs. These are 3.5 by 3.5. Antiques, vintage, some mail or envelopes, and a little girl with her teddy bear. Now, all of these women come in this size as well. These are 3 inches by 3 inches without all the extra framing around them. You get just their picture, just her picture, just her picture. That way, if you want to put them on a different frame, just her picture. And same here, you'll get just the picture, not the roses and all the extra frame around it. And same here, you just get the picture of her and the teddy bear, and same here. All of them are like that. And it took me forever to do them, but I totally enjoyed them because they're what we do every day. Now this one will be the same as this is, but she will only be, this one is 4 by 4, and then we have one for 3 by 3. I didn't find a frame that I liked putting her in, so I like the lace background, so I put her on that, and I kept her on that, and I like that. And this one you'll get with just the picture of this. It says seamstress. Just the picture will be a whole 3 by 3, and just the picture of their 3 by 3. So you have a lot. You have a lot to work with. Oh, and there's tags too, and I've got them. I've got all of them in this book, so I'll be showing them to you. And now with this book, before we get there, I was going to stuff it because I made all of these side pockets. You know, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 or 10 pockets. And I was going to stuff it with lace, and it just became so big and bulky, it was going to break the book. So I said, no, you know, I've got these little bags that I make, and I love making them, and some of them have gussets and some don't. So I'm adding some lace that will come with the booklet, with the ephemera holder there, which is a book. I consider it book. Okay, so there's just a little bit of that. And then that's same lace, but with blue. I had dyed it, and I used Kentucky Sky, right blue, right dye, Kentucky Sky. And then here we have some pretty teal ruffled trim that you will get. And plus all the dolls, all the lace holders have stuff on them. And then, oh, these are wedding appliques that will come. Now, whoever buys this, before you take it off of the netting or you cut it off, you want to glue the back either with hot glue. If you use hot glue, have a silicone pad here. put your hot glue and then put it right down on the silicone pad and smush it. That way the glue will spread out and be thin, and it won't be bulky when you go to use it. Now if you use something else, you can use tacky glue or fabric tack. It won't be thick like that, but you know how hot glue is. So I just want to tell you that. So these are all separate pieces, so they're really, really nice. You can move them around, and you can cut them up too if you need to. And then this is, come on, these are appliques, a gold color that I recently obtained. And there's a few of them here. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are nice, and I think I used one or two of them in the book. Okay, so now let's get to the book. All right, so you open it up, and I made a bag out of vellum. Now let's see if I can bring you down a little bit closer. Okay, I made a bag out of vellum, and I glued it there. And this is one of the tags. It comes printed. I added this. This is part of that wedding applique. And here is a pretty ribbon rose that I recently received from Angie. She gave me some roses, so perfect timing, Angie. Just in time for this book to finish it up. So you can put in there whatever you want, but that's one of the tags that comes in the collection. And here is this that I already showed you. You have to kind of stand the page up straight. And then I just decorated with some dye and some lace. And like I said, in here is pockets, so you can put your ephemera in there. And then here I made small tags as well as large tags. So here's the pages. Let me take these all out so I can show you, well, if it will come out. They weren't glued, they were already glued down. It's nice and tight though because of these dowels in here. This is one of the pages, one of the girls that I use. She's sitting there thinking. And then you have those pockets. And this is the vintage sign that comes with that. And these are smaller tags. They're about 2 by 4. And I gave you some blank ones and a sewing machine and vintage boutique. Do I have another lady on here? And another lady, yeah. So those all come together. And this is a pocket, obviously, because you saw me pull it out. That's a pocket. It's a pretty tight one. And then we have another little lace holder girl. She comes right off. And she has magnets on the back of her head. They all do. And on the bottom. And these girls will only go in the spot that you get them in. For some reason, the magnets, I don't know, once you put them together on something, another magnet comes along, let's say, and it, well, this one worked. Of course, make me out a liar. Sometimes they just, I don't know, they don't work well together as long as you use them. And what I put on here, there's about 2.5 yards of this real pretty decorative yarn that you can put on, dress up your journals with. And then I made this little snippet or whatever you want to call it. And I was inspired by Angie, and most of you, if you've seen my video, the last one, where Angie sent me all this beautiful work that she does. Let me see. And some really pretty things that really inspired me to try my hand at, she did things like this and like that. I mean, I'm just thinking, so I took some of my dies. Hers are bigger, would go on something bigger. And I had some little tiny ones to fit on this page and put it there. And I think it came out really cute. It really adds something. Now over here is another tag that comes with the kit. And so does this envelope. And I just put a rose there. And I'll tell you why I used a paper rose like that. Because with these in here, it doesn't get squished. I don't know if you can see that or not. But when I close it, it doesn't even touch the other page. And even when I take her out, because there's magnets here, it just lightly touches the other page. So it's not going to smush the flower down. So you're pretty safe with that. And then over here is another pretty little girl. And she's got about, I think, 3 yards of this trim on her. And she's just pinned in the back. You know, you could always put a piece of lace here. You could put little flowers in her hair. And then this is one of the frames that comes with the kit, with the graphics. And here you can see that I did another one of the, I just used some leftover ends I had from die cuts. And I put a flower in it and so on. And leaves and added it there. And then on this page we have this little girl, and she's got about 2.5 yards of this pretty organza ribbon on her, and she's got her magnets. And then here again I wanted to use some more of the die cuts and add, I just cut this out of some lace and put a flower behind it and some leaves. I love the idea of leaves behind things, especially flowers, obviously. It works so well. And then here is the tag, another tag that comes with this kit, the graphic kit. Okay. And then over here we have a swanky little girl who's got some eyelash trim on her. She's got about 2.5 yards. And I've just put a foam dot there. You just pull it off. It'll come off real easy. And yeah, where is that? I also gave you, it must be over on the other table, 6 of these flowers. They're white and aqua, and then there's 6 that are all aqua, and they'll be in a bag too that's with them. I don't know why they're not over there, but anyways. And she just clips on there. And then I did this again with a little bit of a die cut that was just a scrap. And I put this envelope, which comes with the kit. And then I've got this. You can always decorate these up and put them on a bigger tag. You can make them into a journal card or even a journal page. And then this page here, and this antiques come with that. And this is a pocket. Let me show you a tag. I want to do a tag because it's bigger, taller. These are about 6 inches tall. So this is a pocket, oh no, a bag. Let's see if I can get it in there without, there we go. Okay, you see that's a pocket. So you can easily put a tag there or whatever. I mean, it's kind of a tight hold. So anything you don't want to lose, I would put in this book because it's going to hold it. So if you were going to go to a craft retreat or something and you wanted to bring paper ephemera, you could put it in these, and these pockets will not fall out. Now here, oh, here's the flowers. Okay, it's different story on the sides. They're a little bigger. Let me show you the flowers. These will come. They have little pearl centers. I just think they're so cute. They're so pretty. And these are nice and flat, and if you need to take the pearls out, you could, and you could put a piece of glitter paper in the middle if you're afraid of them being the pearls being too thick for your page or anything like that. So you get 12 of these, or no, 10, 5 of each. What am I thinking? I should have thought a whole dozen, I suppose. Okay, I'm going to put them over there so I remember that I did have them. Okay. All right. Well, oh, and I was also going to show you each girl as what they look like without the lace. This one, that's her. Let's see. This one. That's her. This one, I love teals. This one, that's her. This one is this little girl. Let's see, and now we're going to get to the last little girl after. Oh, and here's some of that applique that I gave you. And I also gave you a couple of pieces of mail. This is another one of the tags that that's included in the kit. Oh, come on now. I always see people do this there. It shouldn't happen to me, but it does. Okay, and so this is another one of the tags. And these will come with this book. And then this is the last little girl. And over here I have a vintage boutique. This is a bag. And I have a vintage boutique tag to match. So I know you shouldn't be matchy-matchy, but I like matchy-matchy sometimes. And this little girl is wearing some very soft, lovely yarn, about 2.5 yards. And this is her without her yarn on. Now, you're only going to get the ones with the yarn on. The other ones you have to buy separately. If you want more than one set, you can order them. They're on my in my Etsy store. And you can order as many sets as you'd like. They come 5 in a set. So, I think that about covers it. Oh, yes. Now this, also, I'm going to put this like that. This is a button that I'm hanging on this tassel. And this also was inspired by Angie, because Angie makes the most beautiful buttons. And I was thinking, what can I do? I want to make some buttons. Let me see. Let me show you her buttons. I've got them over here. Okay. Look, this looks like a purse. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love these jewels. She makes all of these roses by hand. Now forget it, I'd never be able to do it. But she does a beautiful job. And this is just on a metal piece. It's not a button, but look at all those beautiful roses. Now this is one that I did because I didn't have those roses. But I wanted to do it. I wanted to do what she did. This is hers as well with the rhinestones. That's why I put rhinestones around mine, because I really like that. And she's got the clay flowers and some other porcelain flowers and a little charm there. That's what I like that. I love this one. I just think it's just pretty. White and pink. I love white and pink. And then I did this one with a button. That was a shoe button. I've had that for years. And then I found these flowers all in my stash. Let's see, what else did she do? No, she didn't do that. This is Angie's. I just look at them and then I try to make something like it. And I did. Oh, look at this red one she made. Isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful on a Christmas present? Well, I'm not giving it to anybody. It's my present. And this is an odd color, but I had these crazy flowers. They're not. I don't know if they're clay or not. They're pre-made. I didn't make them, and I had some little things. So I was just trying different things, and I had fun working on them. But anyways, that's what's on here. It's a button. It's nice and heavy. And it comes with the tassel. So I didn't make a tassel doll, no. I used the button instead because I just thought it was fantastic. Okay, so that's probably a really quick video, but that's how we like them, isn't it? Anyways, so I have the new kit. This is the ephemera holder book is in my shop for sale. I will be doing a tutorial on how to put it together. I'll either use an old hardcover book that I'll gut and then use, or I'll do it with the craft envelopes like I did that one. But I also use chipboard for the covers and the spine, because with the magnets are heavy and you want to have some sturdiness to the book. And standing it up Looks so pretty. So anyways, and my new kit. It's not totally like a journal kit. It's just new graphics. And I'm calling it the Craft Room. And I hope you'll come over and check that out. And also my new lace holders. My new dolls to play with. You can do anything you want with them. You can decorate them. You can play with them. You can put yarn on them. You can put trim on them. You can put ribbon on them. Lace on them. You can stand them in a box all in a row to make them look beautiful. Decorate up your craft room with them. Why not? They're so cute. And I have other kinds over at my shop too as well. I really like doing the lace holders all different ways. And I've already got a couple other ideas in my head that I want to do with these two. So thank you for stopping by. And if you like this video, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. And I hope I will see you in my Facebook group. The link is below for free graphics. And I will see you in the next video.